Hi guys, welcome to Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Today I will be attempting a classic Sudoku created by Score. And this Sudoku was like the previous one, posted on the CTC Discord server. The link to solve this Sudoku is given in the description of the video. Do give it a go before watching this video. The rules are each row, each column and each 3 by 3 box will have digits from 1 to 9 without any repetitions. And more importantly, if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet and if you are a regular viewer of the channel, please hit the subscribe button below and shows your support. We would really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button below. So let us start solving this Sudoku now. There is a 1 in column 5, 1 in row 5, so 1 goes here, and which means 1 has to go in one of these two cells, and one can be placed here using classic. There is a 1 in row 1 and row 3, and I can make a corner pencil mark of 1 in these two cells. 1 is in column 7, column 9, so that gives a 1 here, a 1 here, and okay, because of the 1 here we can place the 1 here, and that allows us to put in the final one. Okay, so there seems to be a lot of 5s in the grid, so let us look for the 5s. 5 is in row 2, row 3, so that gives a 5 in one of these two cells. 5 in one of these two cells because of these 5s. 5 is in column 8, column 9, so that gives a 5 in one of these two cells. Okay, the activity with the 5 seems to have stopped, so let us look for something else. 8 is in column 8, 8 is in row 2, so that gives an 8 here. And these three cells must be 6, 7, 9, and 6 is removed from here because of this 6, and 7 is also removed from here. So if I look at column 7 and ask the question where can 7 go, there is only one cell left, right? 7 can't go anywhere else. It can't go in these two cells. It can't go here. It has to go here. 2, 3, 7, 8, 1 and 9. So the remaining digits are 4, 5 and 6. This cell can't be a 5 because of the 5 here. And you have 4, 6 here, which means that this has to be a 5. So that's a 4, 6. And can we do something more with the 5s? Okay, not it. So 1, 3, 7, 9, 5 and 8. The remaining digits are 2, 4, 6. This can't be 4 and 6. So this has to be a 2. And that becomes 4 and 6. And now the 2 in column 8 has only one cell. Okay, so this has to be 6, 9 for the column. Sorry. So it has to be a 6, 9 for the column. 2 is in row 9, 2 is in row 8, which means one of these two cells would have to be 2. 2 is in column 4, 2 is in row 1. One of these cells would have to be 2, and that gives a 2 here. Perfect. So far the Sudoku has been progressing really smoothly. Okay, so I have a 2 in row 1, 2 in column 2. So that gives me a 2 here, and which allows me to put a 2 here. So I think we have placed all the 2s except in box 4, so we'll place that. And now let's look at row 3, 1, 2, 9, 4, 5 and 8. So the remaining digits are 3, 6 and 7. So that gives a 6 here because of the 6s here and here. So now we get a 3, 7 pair. 2, 4, 5, 6, 1 and 9. So the remaining digits in box 1 are 3, 7, 8. You have 3, 7 here. So that's an 8. So I get a 3, 7 pair in box 1. 2, 3, 5, 8, 1 and 7. So the remaining digits must be 4, 6 and 9. So the 9 is here. So this is 4, 6. Okay, 2, 3, 8, 1, 4, 5. So this has to be 7 and 9. Of course, it can't be 6 because 6 is here and here. So which means that 6 must go in one of these two cells. 1, 2, 6, 8. And none of these two cells can take a 4, 5. And even this cell, row 1, column 6 cannot be 4, 5. Which means that we can mark a 4, 5 pair here. So this would be 3, 7, 9. Okay, row 9 seems interesting because we have 6 cells filled already. 1, 4, 5, 6, 2 and 8. So the remaining digits must be 3, 7, 9. And this can't be a 9 obviously because you have 9 here. So 9 goes in one of these cells. Okay, beautiful. So you have a pair, a hidden pair in column 3, right? A long range pair you can say in row 1 and row 9. So 1, 2, 9, 3 and 7. The remaining digits are 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, this cell can only be 4 or 6 because of the 5, 8 here. This is beautiful, guys. This is really beautiful. Look at this pair now. Because of this pair, you got one more pair in row 6. Amazing. 2, 5, 8, 1 and 7. You have 4, 6 here. So these two cells must be 3, 9. That's really nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 7 and 4 and 6, which means that these two cells must be 5, 8 and 9. Of course, this cannot be a 5, so this is 8 and 9. Okay, so my methodology in all the classic Sudokus that I attempt to cover on the video is just to look for cells which have 2 or 3 possibilities only. If the Sudoku gets harder, then we may write candidates into cells which have 4 possibilities. But for now, I just look for cells which have only 2 or 3 possibilities. 1, 2, 3, 7, and this can't be 5 and 8. So this has to be 4, 6 and 9. Okay, this would be 3, 7, 9 for the column. 1, 2, 6, 4 and 5 and 8 is ruled out. So this is 3, 7, 9. And this has to be 3, 7, 8. This would be 7, 8, 9. Ah, this is nice, guys. You have a 4-6 pair. Just like this long range pair, there is a 4-6 pair here, which is, which can be easy to miss. 1, 2, 9, 4 and 6. So the remaining digits are 3, 5, 7, 8. So this becomes 3, 5, 7. And now I think let us start writing some more digits. So this becomes 3, 5, 7, 8 because almost all the cells are filled and I don't see anything of particular interest yet. So let us write some more digits. Okay, so it seems to have become trickier now. Hmm. Are there any hidden pair that we are missing? I don't think so, guys. I don't think we are missing anything really obvious. How do we proceed here? Do we need to use coloring? Maybe I've seen quite a few 4-6 pairs inside. Let us try. Maybe may or may not be useful. Let us just try and see. This becomes red, that becomes green, that becomes red. So I'm just making use of the coloring here because we know for sure if one of these cells contain a 4, then the other cell cannot contain a 4. If this cell, the red cell, contains a 4, the green cannot contain a 4. So they just have opposite polarities of each other, or you can say in terms of bulb terminology, on off status would be different. If this is on, this is off, and if this is off, this is on. So continuing along in column 7, so this becomes red, this becomes green, and that becomes red. So actually this is not really helpful. if we had, for instance, a green color here, then we could have eliminated 4 6 from all these 3 cells, because it is seeing both of these colors, and that is not possible. So for now, I don't think this is really helpful. Okay, let me remove the colors. I don't think the coloring helps here. So I have 3 7 here. 9 goes in one of these cells. Oh, this is stunning, guys. This is really superb deduction. What a deduction. Look at this cell, guys. So I was actually, how I hit along this logic is I saw that the 9 is in one of these two cells. Then I look for, then I try to see what happened if the 9 goes here. You'll quickly notice that this cell, if it becomes a 9, the 9 goes in one of these two cells, and now the 9 in row 9 does not have any cell left. A really sharp deduction, but a really nice one to see. Not so easy. So this cell cannot be a 9, because that forces 9 in one of these cells, and both of the possibilities of 9 are removed from row 9. So that has to be 8, and that gives 8 here. That's nice, guys. So that's not 8, so that's 5 9. That's not 8, that's 3 5 7. 8 goes in one of these cells. Okay, let me make a corner pencil mark here. And this has to be 4 5 6, right? It cannot be 9, so this would be 4 5 6. So 9 is in one of these cells. Okay, I think there may be some activity with the 9s. I'm not really certain. Okay, if this is a 9, I get 9 in one of these cells, and I get the 9 here. Okay, I don't think there is anything really. Okay, I could remove the 3 7 from here, right? That was really, 3 7 can't be here, guys, because you have a 3 7 pair, so this would be 5 8. Is that helping us? So this would be 4 5 6 8. And this has to be 5 9. Okay, this cell has only two possibilities. That's really interesting. 3 7 1 2 4 and 6 and 8 is ruled out. So this is 5 9. This is really interesting, guys. Sudoku is really interesting now. So I have a 4 5 here, a 5 9 here. Do I have a 4 9 somewhere? No. I'm thinking there is something going on here. I'm certainly missing something here, guys, but it's really difficult to see what I'm actually missing. But does it have to do with the 9s again? Because I'm not really sure how to explain this, but I feel there is something going on with the 9s. So if this is a 9, I get my 9 here, a 9 here, a 9 here. And is that removing the 9s from this box? No, 9 would be here and here. Okay. Seems to be a lengthy chain. So if this is a 9. Okay. Awesome, guys. This is really awesome. Superb one. Look at this. So this cell can't take a 9. So if this cell is a 9, the 9 goes in one of these two cells, right? In box 5. And you will notice that in column 1, both the possibilities of 9 are removed. Just the opposite of what we did here, right? We had 8 or 9 here, and when we substituted 9 here, 9 was removed from row 9. And similarly, when we had a 9 here, 9 is getting removed from column 1. Awesome logic. Superb. So which means this is not a 9. So that has to be a 5. And that's not 5, 4, 6, 8. 7 is not here because of the 7. This could have been removed earlier too. So I got the 5 here. So which means 4, 5 pair can be resolved quickly. So this is 4, 5. And that gives 4 in box 5. 4 is removed from here. So 6, 9 pair. And that gives a 5 here. Which means this is 3, 7. So this is 4, 6. So 6, 9, right? So we could place the 4 here. And that means that is 6. That's a 9. So that's a 4, 6 pair now. Which means this cell has to be 8. And that becomes 5. And that gives us a 9 here. This is not 9. Oops. That has to be a 3, 7. That has to be a 3, 7. So you have a 3, 7 pair. So that becomes a 9. This is fantastic, guys. So which means that you get a 9 here. So that is a 6. That becomes 7. That becomes 6. So that is a 9. So that's not 9. So that becomes 3, 7. So 3, 7 pair. So that gives a 9 here. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So which means this has to be a 4. That has to be a 6. That has to be a 4. That has to be a 6. That's a 4. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 3, 9 pair here. So that becomes a 9 and that becomes 3. Which means that gives a 7. That gives a 3 here, a 7 here, a 3 here, a 7 here, 3 here, 7 here, 7 here, 2, 5, 7, 1, 4, 6, 9. So this would be 3, 8 pair. And because of this 8, you get the 8 here, a 3 here, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 9. So the remaining digits are 3 and 6. So you get the 3 here and the final digit comes to us 6. So with that, we have completed this really wonderful Sudoku created by Score. It was so much fun to find these deductions, deducing that 9 can't go here and 9 cannot go here because 9 was in one of these two cells and 9 was in one of these two cells in row 9 and column 1 respectively. And we made use of the fact that all these digits were filled, and when we had a 9, we were quickly getting 9 in one of these cells, and that was giving us some elimination. So this was a wonderful Sudoku. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me live solve this Sudoku. I had tremendous fun finding this deduction. So please subscribe to the channel. We hope to see you soon with a video again. Take care until then. Bye bye guys.